Hi everybody. Well, this is a little bit of working on being friends with your snake. And in this case, I'm working on being friends with this girl. As you can see, I know not happening with you, Miss Tessa, because today Miss Tessa is going to be coming out, whether she really wants to or she doesn't, because a little bit like Jesse the other day, it was about him coming out, but that was to use the bathroom. Tessa just needs to come on out. But, sorry, as I'm bending down and getting my hook for this little girl, because I had not putting my hand in there, as you can see. And if anybody thinks, oh yeah, I would put my hand in there and just get her, come on over, and by all means I'll let you do that for me. Absolutely. So she knows what this is and what I'm doing, which is saying, you are coming out. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera, whoops, and put that down and put you guys down. I don't know if you'll see so much of me being able to get her out, but I'll certainly see that. Let's see, maybe you might. I don't really know. But of course, the first thing that I'm going to do is take this hide off her, so that she can't go sort of escaping back into that hide. As I get, I'm used to getting substrate all over the place, and vacuum cleaners come in handy, don't they, Tessa? So you're coming out, Bubba. Did you know that? Today? And I just, this is what it's all about. Is letting her know life's okay. I don't know if you can see me. I'm just rubbing that hook on her body, and I let her know very gently that I'm bringing her out very gently and getting the rest of her body by putting the hook down. Well, and she's getting good, guys. Sorry, I haven't got the camera yet in my hand. She's getting very good as I cover the lens at being able to go up rather high. I tell you. Whoops. Hang on. This is, I've got to move my cat, guys. Another brilliant bit of camera work, gay. No doubt about me, I'm becoming so skilled with this camera work. It's just incredible. I apologise. I so apologise. I haven't even got a tripod available. I've got a cat that's taken up position where I would actually lay, and I don't think Tessa would bite her, but I'm going to turn the air conditioning off because that's noisy. Well, you know what I'm going to do actually? No, you don't yet. But I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, as I would if I had Lily. But I'm going to turn the lights on. there you go. Lights are on. Now, you might ask, well, Tessa's a little bit howdy-doody. This is how you make friends with your snake. Well, this is how I make friends with my snake. I let them be a part of the things I do on a daily basis. And Lily tends to stay up high, so I'm actually going to have to hold my arms up high for you to see little Miss Tessa. But I'll flick the kettle on. I'll get a tripod. Let's go get a tripod. You know, you think, won't she be more afraid of you moving her here, there and everywhere and so forth? Aren't you better off? And I do say, when you have, I don't even know where I've put my little tripod even. Chippers, I'm good today. I did actually have it on the camera. See, I've set the hide on top of it and I couldn't see it, but I've got it now. But you might say, aren't you better off staying in one place? And I've said that when you first get a snake that is getting, don't wrap your tail around the camera, which she has totally done. You can't see it, but I can see it. Now I've got to unwrap her tail. But you might say, aren't you better off sitting in that one room? And yeah, I need the camera, Tessa. Look, you're twisting it all over the place. You are doing that on me, my girl. Hang on, I'll get this. Oh, she's got a good grip. I'm going to have to go and sit down, get a tail off this, so I can do some moving and grooving myself. But I like my snakes. You know, I've had Tessa enough here, doing things with her here, holding her, bringing her out. She knows this lounge room. She does know me. You know, she does know me. I'm just getting her tail off, and she's escaping. Well, not escaping, but she's trying to go where she would like to go. Haven't got very far, have I? I'm just going to come back and sit down. It's just you in the camera. Okie doke. We're not in a very good light, Tessa. I tell you, I'm not even going to. So make that away. It's better for me to have two hands with Tessa than to have one hand when I'm filming. So let me get this on if I can before she wraps her tail around me again. Well, around the camera is the word. Yeah, you might say she's still getting used to you. And Tessa is. How's that? Well, Tess, now let's relax, pup. But you can't see me, can you? Which I guess is important, because reality is my snakes are the star of my videos. Totally. No doubt about that. I'm gonna have to cut so much out of this while I'm wriggling and jiggling. Oh my goodness, that was a total fail. Even trying to chitter-chatter was a total fail. And my air conditioner's going. And that's why I was leaving it on, so you wouldn't hear the air conditioner going. So I'm going to turn it off and try not to make this video half an hour long. Tessa, my girl. Okay, that's off. But Tessa does know me. She doesn't want to bite me. She doesn't want to hurt me anymore. She's defensive in her home. And you will find in your life that some snakes are. For whatever reason, I ask that of Tessa all the time. My goodness, look how big she is. Like, honestly, she is, well, you can't see really, can you? She's getting a big. She's longer than that enclosure, and she wasn't when I put her in there. So all my snakes seem to be just getting big all of a sudden. But she doesn't want to bite me anymore. She's comfortable when she's with me. She wants to go off and explore. That is all. It's not about her wanting to get away from me because she's afraid of me. She just wants to go off and explore. That is all. But Tessa still needs me time. Lily doesn't so much. Jack doesn't so much. Even Jessie doesn't so much anymore. Apani doesn't. Amaya doesn't. I would even say that Sia doesn't so much. Tessa does. It's just taken Tessa so much longer. It's the way it goes with some snakes. It's a little bit like when they pop out of that egg. For example, you've got little bubs that come out and they're so easy going. They pick them up, they're happy, they just look at you. It's like, oh, hello, what are you? No fear, no nothing. And then another one pops out and all it wants to do is kill you. And I wrote that in a comment today because it is true. Some just pop out that are placid and friendly from the get-go, and others pop out and they want to annihilate you. But that does not mean that snake is going to be mean all of its days. That's just how it was then. And I of course don't know about Tessa and what she was like when she popped out of that egg, but I do know when I got her she was quite feisty, and now of course is, but in her enclosure only. And once she's out, once, I don't know if you've seen maybe a couple of videos into having Tessa where all I did was move my knee, or I'd move my hand or anything, and she would instantly be on the defensive, and even in my face. I couldn't have her look at me, and I had her once connect with my glasses. She went boom, not open mouth, she had a closed mouth. But I don't, my eyes are extremely big, I just one great big eyeball looking at her. I'd be terrified too, especially in those early days when she was still getting used to me. But as you can see, she is very much used to me now, and I'm so grateful to have that. I still have to be a little mindful of her. I would be stupid if I wasn't, but I can always pretty much tell you, with time and with patience, it works. I may always have to some degree use a hook with Tessa. If it has to be that way, then it has to be that way. I may not, because I cannot tell you for sure 100% that is how it's always going to be with her. Not at all. I could end up with a complete and total Lily. Tessa is what would she be? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 months old. She's still a young snake when you think about it. As big as she is, she's still a young snake. And I can see that she's darkening down a little. She does not like the top of her being touched. Hence why I make sure that when she's out I rub her back. She certainly does not like her tail being touched. Very sensitive around her tail. I respect that. So be it. I don't really need to touch her tail, do I? But her back I do. So it is important to desensitize her. And it is kind of that way, but it's more about her getting used to me touching her and realizing that that does not hurt her in any way. So, there you go. There she is. And as you can see, she is beautiful when she's out. Just look when she's in her enclosure, guys. Like, honestly, I have to be so careful when I hop up there to get Lily down or I getting Jack down, that to be aware that she's right there and she will hit that glass, and I avoid that with her because she will hurt herself if she hits it hard enough. So anyway, I am going to be putting Tessa on the jungle gym for a little while and get her out of that enclosure, which gives her more time out here, watching me, listening to me, following me with her head. She does. She watches every move I make. And this video has turned into a 17-minute video with so much bungles at the start. So I apologise, guys, for that. But you take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your feisty little snakes that are a little bit cage defensive. It's not a cage though, it's their home. Ciao.